Turning now to Decision 2022 with the Republican candidates for governor taking to the debate stage.
And it was quite the debate, if you like a lot of shouting and arguing. A lot of back and forth over key issues like inflation and education. Team 12's Bram Resnick watched it all unfold and joins us now with the details.
And it ended just a few minutes ago, and this was the first and only televised debate in the Republican primary for governor. There are a lot of undecided primary voters, and if this was your first exposure to the four candidates, you saw a free-for-all that moderator Ted Simons worked hard to control. At one point, one candidate wondered aloud whether the debate was a spoof. Now, this debate comes
out of those masks.
Wait a
so
second,
didn't have
Ted,
to wear
that
the
is
masks.
a lie. Ted,
did not,
hold on.
Arizona,
is a lie.
Arizona Board of Regents
Fake
record.
Lake.
Arizona Board of Regents.
Fake Lake, that's a lie.
Let her finish, and then you're going right to you.
Okay.
If I'm going to be called Fake Lake, I'd like to
respond
to
please,
that.
quickly.
And for voters who prefer some meat in a debate, there was a more restrained discussion about education and some of the work done by the Republican-controlled legislature. Here are Kari Lake, the former TV news anchor, and Karrin Taylor Robson. They're both the frontrunners. Taylor Robson is a developer.
If you look at our teachers and you look at their salary, since 1970, adjusted for inflation before Joe Biden's hyperinflation, they're flat. They keep using these teachers as political pawns, and they never give them the money they deserve. You keep quality teachers by paying good teachers more money. Can I finish, please?
We've got to have a solution, okay?
And the problem is they're putting all the money into administrators. Administrators, their salaries have jumped. I don't think any administrator should make more than a teacher in the classroom. And if I may finish,
yes.
And if we get our curriculum turned around so we're not teaching nonsense, teachers will want to stay and teach.
Absolutely. We have been an education innovator, and when I'm governor, the money follows the kid into the classroom, and our legislature just took a huge step towards that. We're going to put the money in the classroom, and it will filter up to the administration.
And as for the two other candidates, contractor Scott Neely brought a fresh Republican voice, ready to build the wall himself, he said. And Paola Tuliani-Zen, whose company baked biscotti for Costco, was a grandmotherly type trying to get in on the conversation. And Mark and Kari, it's important. Early voting in the August 2nd primary starts in just 7 days.
Coming up fast.
Witnessing this thing, the back and forth, and I think in a way it's very hard for GOP or undecided voters to really tell the substance of these candidates because there was so much antagonism between the candidates.
Well, again, this came the day after Matt Salmon, former Congressman Matt Salmon, pulled out of the race. That basically left Kari Lake and Karrin Taylor Robson, the two front runners, and they were ready to go at it, and you saw that. And so if I'm going to sum this up for Republican voters, viewers, what you saw in Kari Lake was basically another 4 years of Donald Trump. Okay. What you see in Karrin Taylor Robson is another 4 years of Doug Ducey. They mirror those other candidates very closely.
And real quick, speaking of Matt Salmon, he pulled out of the race. It's so late, though, his name is still going to be on the ballot. How do people know not to vote for him, though their vote would be wasted?
Other candidates, Karrin Taylor Robson, likely might say something about that because she needs those votes, and so does Kari Lake. You're likely to see advertising, endorsement ads. It'll tell you, I'm Matt Salmon, I'm with Karrin Taylor Robson. That's who we endorsed this morning.
All right, Bram, thank you.
Sure thing.
And if you are not registered to vote or you need to update your voting registration, the deadline is fast approaching. July 5th is the last day to sign up for the August primary. It only takes a few minutes. You can find step-by-step directions on beballotready.vote.